Hey, Push Run Nation, peace. Dr. Dave here at the Tryon Equestrian Center in Tryon, North Carolina, here for the Dark Horse Ultra. I'll be doing the marathon, which is 4 loops, 6.5 mile course, but they're calling it an ultra. Little hilly, not too bad though, all on horse trails. So I'm thinking the trails are going to be a little bit bumpy. This place is an Olympic level equestrian training center, absolutely huge. Anything you can think of having to do with horses, showing, racing, competitive wise, it's here. All types of different stadiums, trails, you name it, indoors, outdoors, they've got it here. And we'll be, I guess, running around the perimeter of the entire center, 6.5 miles. So it's going to be fun. Beginning temperatures are about 65 degrees right now, almost zero humidity, so near perfect race conditions. No rain forecasted, supposed to get up to the low to mid 80s, but we're starting 7:30. I'm going to be starting with the New Balance Super Comp Trails, and after 2 laps switching to the Saucony Edge, which I just got a couple days ago. Haven't even worn them running yet. Wore them a little bit yesterday just to try on. Super cushioning, super soft. Both of these shoes are both carbon plated super shoes. So I'm excited about putting some race miles on both of these. Wearing my waist pack today rather than a backpack. I've got 2 bottles. Seeing that I'll be over an hour, probably about an hour, 20 minutes or so per lap. So that's 2 bottles, 2 gels, and a couple applesauces I'll be carrying with me. At the loop mark, 6.5 miles, I'll be able to run right by my cooler and drop bag. So I'll get 2 new bottles every lap, new gels and new applesauces. So I won't have to be carrying them the whole race. So I'm gonna hit the bathroom one last time before 7:30 and get things going. Already saw a few subscribers to the channel out here, so gonna have a great time.
All distances, 10K, half marathon, and full marathon are starting together. I think we've got about 160 runners signed up and running today, so it should be a fun, competitive. Actually, this is probably one of the cooler temperatures that we've seen here this early in the season. So hope you guys
That's the winner right there.
It should be a fun day. If the marathoners are out there, everything's going to get up to about 82 degrees, so you need to be hydrated in between your laps. So let's get lined up right here at the finish line arch. Race start in 8 minutes. Appreciate you guys coming out. This is a beautiful, beautiful place. I love coming out here. I marked the course yesterday. I'm going to go out and run the first lap with you guys with a couple more arrows, and just so I can enjoy the beautiful sunrise as it's coming up. What am I missing? You have a timing chip. Make sure it's on your right ankle. Every time you come through this timing area, it'll get picked up by our antennas. If you fail to finish 2 laps and or 4 laps, hopefully if you're a 1-lapper, you get here, because I do need your timing chip. But if you fail to if you DNF, please return your timing chip to the timing area, and we'll get you guys sorted out. All right, 90 seconds. Let's get lined up, all right?
Woo! I don't believe in luck. It's all in the training.
It's all in the head, and the heart, and the lungs, and the arms, and the legs. The whole body.
All right, let's have fun.
Of course, that's the plan.
Woo! Almost there. 4 more laps.
Just stay close to the camera the whole time. Yeah. Just document.
There you go. I'll make you famous. You'll be on YouTube next week. All right, Dark Horse Ultra. Beginning of 4 laps. First part on grass, a little bit of gravel, crushed stone. Don't know what the rest of the trail is like, but temperature's perfect. upper 60s, extremely low humidity. So we'll see what it's going to be. The rest of the race is supposed to get up to low 80s, so that'll be real nice come noontime. So just going to pace it out and take it in for the long haul. We'll be shooting video off and on through the miles. I might do every 5 miles or so, just to give a recap. So, peace. I'm gonna put a mile hill, pretty steep, rocky, taking it slow, walking all the inclines. Just hit my 3 mile, 30-minute drink break. So, again, taking 5 ounces. Just gotta watch the pace on these hills. So, or heart rate. So, I don't redline. Keeping the pace low on the hills. I'll be walking any hill today and pushing it out on the flats and downhills. So, shoes are feeling great. Coming up on halfway on the first loop. Peace. All right, did the first lap about an hour and 7 minutes. Just grabbed a new bottle and an applesauce. Just put the applesauce down. Took down my 5 ounces of fluids. Getting ready for lap number 2. Feeling good. Glad I banked a little bit of time in that first lap. I'm going to tone it down a little bit on this one. Still walking the hills and pushing the downhills, but won't be doing the 8.5 minute miles on the flats anymore. All right, gotta keep watching my signs here so I don't go the wrong way. Shoes are feeling fantastic. Starting to warm up a little bit. So, more later. Peace. 8 miles coming up. Pace is going good. Got some hills coming up, so I'm gonna turn down the speed a little bit. Definitely have time banked for the last 2 laps. So, to get my goal time that I'm shooting for. Feeling good. Shoes feel fantastic. Just hit 8 miles. Took my beverage. And next bottle break, taking my gel. Okay, peace. Just hit 11 miles. That's 4.5 miles into the second loop. Got 2 more miles on this loop. Have toned down the pace. My lungs are getting me on the uphills even though I'm walking. So little by little they're getting congested. Remember, I have a 40 to 60% blockage in my right lung. These real steep inclines I have to watch because they really jack up my heart rate fast, which will really clog up my lungs and then throw my breathing off. And then I gotta stop to let my heart rate and breathing come down. So, got a nice grassy straightaway here. Hitting some sections where there's a really nice cool breeze. Be nice if that was a little stronger. But legs are starting to feel it. So I'll be hanging in there for the long haul though. Peace. Alright, coming up on halfway. I think it's actually going to be a little less than 13 miles. So I've got 12.4 right now with about 100 yards to go. A couple of 100 yards. So I'm going to change my shoes, get my halfway bottle, which is boosted, some supplements, a couple applesauce, change into my other shoes. Whew. Gonna be walking a lot more the second half, I know. Kind of beat my legs up on that first lap, and my lungs. But got the whole day. I think I'll have a cup of Coke also for a little bit of sugar. Peace. Alright, just hit 15 miles on the third lap, hitting the steepest hill. It's gravel going into asphalt. My lungs are super congested, making me feel like I'm like at 10,000 feet elevation. So I'm down to power hiking and shuffle running. So gonna have a slow time today. My fault, I pushed it way too hard that first lap. But hey, all in a day's work. Sooner or later I'll finish and have myself a nice cold, ice cold Coca-Cola on the way home. So, change the shoes to the Saucony Endorphin Edge, a lot firmer than the New Balance. I think after this third lap I'll change shoes again, because these are too firm for me. We'll see. Peace. Hey, it's 17 3/4 miles and my lungs are pegged out, congested full time. Oh, I take a deep breath in and feels like someone gut punched me. Now, after this lap, third lap, that's it for me. Because with my lung issues I have, pushing any more past where I'm at right now, I can risk heart attack, pulmonary edema, pneumonia, or stroke. Only thing I haven't had before is a heart attack. And I've had pericarditis, which is an infection in the outer lining of the heart, inflates that like a balloon, which makes you feel like you're having a heart attack. So, don't want to go through that again. This third lap, I've pretty much walked the whole thing. Even walking, my heart rate's into the 140s, which is usually when I'm pushing about a 9-minute pace, and I'm walking at 19-minute miles right now. I've been drinking enough. I've been chugging down the electrolytes, but still off and on my inner right thigh and hamstring come on the verge of cramping. One time it slightly did, but don't know why, because I've been taking down all the electrolytes that I usually do. But with the very steep hills. They're short for the most part, but they're very steep. And then there's other parts that are about half to 3/4 of a mile long, elevation or inclines, that have been doing a job on my hamstrings today. Again, not sure why. I've done other races this year when that didn't happen, as far as the cramping on the elevation, or since I've started to use Element, I've even run a 50K with 111 degree temps and 100% humidity in July and didn't have any cramping at all. So I'm chalking it up to the steepness of the hills today. It's not that hot. There are some spots where you really feel the sun beaming down, but it is what it is. Live to race another day. I'm not one of those people who swear by death before DNF or do not finish. That is the absolute most asinine motto you can live by, because all that's doing is putting your body into situations that are going to really screw with you the rest of your life. Because once you have one stroke, you're more prone to have a second one. I've had 3 already. Don't wish that on my worst enemy if I had one. So, don't want any of the other things too, and I want to be able to get out to races again. So we'll just go back to the drawing board trying to figure out what went wrong. Just went over 18 miles, so got about 3/4 of a mile to go. 3/4 of a mile to a mile to finish up, and then turn my timing chip in. Have some Coca-Cola to get some fast sugars in. Find the showers, wash off, and head home. Stop at the first fast food place and get an extra large Coke with ice. So I'll do a after race breakdown of what I think went well, what I think went wrong, my gear, new shoes that I used, nutrition and hydration, what I think I can do better. Do a video up tomorrow or Monday. So, Dr. Dave for Push the Run Nation. Peace.